Hey there, Aquarius. This is your December 2018 channeled message from Spirit combined with a Celtic Cross Tarot to give you all the nitty gritties for what you need to know to make the most out of December. Get the love you want, get the money you want, whatever it is you want. So for those of you new to me, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel very similar to Esther Hicks. So I'm going to channel a message from Spirit for you first and then dive into the Celtic Cross. So here we go, Aquarius. This one's for you. The need to do more, the need to do more, the need to do a little bit more, Aquarius. The law of attraction is all about getting the energy right first. Take the time to meditate. Take the time to do some things that feel good so that your vibration raises, so that the rest of your day feels better. However, when you're changing paradigms, when you're starting a new habit, and we'll use the example of weight loss because it tends to be the easiest for people to visualize. When you're attempting to lose weight, trying to lose weight, losing weight, wherever you're at your stage of the journey, there is the energy first. Love yourself where you're at. Send your body love. Visualize the body that you do want. And then you have to follow it up with action. Eat a little bit of different foods. Go on a little bit more of walks. Converse with new people. There's a little bit of a need to, you've done the energy work, so you're feeling better. Now it's time to match the energy work with the effort. And here's another example for you. Law of attraction, get in the energy first. But if you're in business, you have to also make the website. You also have to tell people, hey, this is what I do. You get into the energy of clients, but you also have to follow up and say, hey, this is what I'm offering right now. Does anyone want this? You have to follow it up with that. For Aquarius, a lot of it is you've done the energy work, you're getting better results, so you think that that's enough, but it's make sure to keep going on that walk. Or if it's money you want, make sure to keep reading books on finances because you have to learn with knowledge coupled with the energy. So a lot of it, Aquarius, you need to do a little bit more to sustain the change. When you have momentum built up and living life a certain way, and you kind of deactivate it a little bit, and then you amp up a new way so you're feeling better, you still got to keep going with the new way a little bit and sustain it. You have to awaken within you, activate the new vibration. You have to cultivate it so that it stays as the dominant vibration within you. After you cultivate it, it will become fully integrated within you. It will become the dominant vibration so that it becomes your new default norm. That's what we want for you, Aquarius. We want this little burst of new happiness in your life, this little burst of things are going well. We want that to sustain for you. So you're in the cultivation stage. I do like that things are going better for me. It does feel smoother. It does feel a little bit easier. I am feeling happier. I'm enjoying my new neighbors. I'm enjoying this little bit of extra, this extra, the abundance. I'm enjoying all of this, and I would like this to sustain and keep going. You got to keep cultivating it, Aquarius. Knowing that it will soon, if you put in a little bit of effort to keep cultivating that vibration, it will become your dominant vibration. The new energies will integrate within you so that they're just the natural new way of being you. There's 4 stages to learning something new. The first is you're unaware that there's even something you have to change. Then you become aware of, oh, I would like this to change. Oh, this is the habit that isn't serving me well. This is the jump that can kind of feel like the most amount of work because it's, oh, I have to respond in a new way now. Once you do that box, that's the box that you're in, Aquarius. Once you do that enough, then you jump onto here where you're consciously aware of the problem. You're putting in the effort, but it's starting to become like a secondhand nature. This is the box where you're, oh, I got to do that new thing that I just learned. Oh, I'm in that situation again. I have to learn the new thing. It takes a lot of effort to become conscious of the new habit that you're cultivating. This is the box where it becomes, oh, look at me. It's becoming easier for me. This feels good. This feels good. It will cross into the 4th stage of This is just my new default habit. This is my new default way of being. That's what we want for you, Aquarius. So continue to cultivate. Spend time basking, spend time talking about, I like how better this is going. This is going smoother for me. It feels good. Spend the time talking about it to others, talking about it to yourself, talking about it out loud, journaling about it. You got to cultivate the new vibration. We're going to give one more example, going back to the losing weight. If you did really good for a week, you don't want to talk about the 10, 20, 30 years that you have the vibration of not eating well. If you did it for a week, hey, that felt so good to eat that way for a week. I can only imagine what it would feel like if I ate that way for another week. It feels so good to be just feeling this little bit of happiness, this little bit of betterness. I like that. That feels really good. I wonder if maybe I could look up some new recipes that are also healthier. That, if you keep doing that, we'll keep bumping it up, and that's what will make the eating the healthy, delicious food that much better for you. That much easier for you, that much smoother for you. Spend the time to cultivate, Aquarius. And with that, we invite Kelly to pull the Celtic cross. Wow, Aquarius, so you got, hey, everyone who's catching it live. Hello, Karen. Yeah, Aquarius, so you got a lot coming ahead for you. Looks like you're cultivating the new vibration within you. So proud of you guys for going through the change that you did. I know that sometimes it can feel scary, so I hope you feel proud. I do also want to let everyone know of the upcoming workshop. If you are at all dreading going home for the holidays because you've got, negative Aunt Nancy or mean Uncle Rick, if you think that your boss is out to get you, a coworker is sabotaging you, your boss just hates you, if you have anyone in your life where there's a problem coming outside of you and you, I have a workshop coming up just for that. It's literally helped transform every area of my life, from toxic bosses to overnight doing the 4 practices that I've refined for you guys that I'm presenting to you, to we went in and had a healthy, productive co-working relationship after that. I had an aunt who I thought was just out to get me, to take everything away from me. We're now like BFFs. I can help you switch the energy so that when you go home for the holidays this season, you look forward to it, you feel replenished and you feel renourished instead of dreading it and like, oh, it's family, I have to do this. If you guys are ready for that, click the link. It's called the Ditch the Toxicity Workshop. It's 3 hours, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on December 15th, and there's early bird pricing until December 12th. It's only $4.97 for the full 3 hours. I'm keeping the group super small and super intimate, 10 people only, and we're going to do a combination of guided meditations, law of attraction work, psychology-based journaling, and one-on-one hot seat journaling for everyone. So that workshop is there for you, Aquarius. Okay, without further ado, though, Aquarius, here is your Celtic cross. So you've got the Queen of Arrowverse as the basis of your month, crossed by the Queen of Michael. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a really interesting spread. So there's a little bit of kind of like rush energy in there right now, Aquarius. There's a little bit of rush energy, Aquarius. There's a little bit of like kind of like a kid who's just been let out after being inside all day, running out the door. Because there's a little bit of not fully loving yourself, of not fully taking care of yourself, of not fully being kind to yourself in this. But true happiness is here for you right now, Chris, whatever, because I remember last year, this whole year, all the reads I've been doing for Aquarius, it was kind of like shit after shit after shit. But you got the Ten of Raphael as why this is all coming up for you, this lesson up here. So the Ten of Raphael is like the ultimate happy card. It's that you've kind of got the family life settled, you got the finances settled, you can kind of just relax and go to the park, think of things that you want to do, like charity, yada, yada, yada. So this is here for you and it's available for you. There's a little bit of not fully loving yourself. And it's because the Queen of Michael is crossing it. It's because it's almost like not recognizing that you've changed and that you're a new person. It's almost of, okay, let me see. So it's almost as if Aquarius, you know that happiness is there for you. You're seeing better results. You're feeling that it's better, Aquarius. It's a little bit more of like a loving communication is going to get you what you want. Like thank you. That felt good. And it's not like, oh, thank you for this thing that I didn't deserve. It's, oh wow, thank you for doing that. You went out of your way to help me. I appreciate that. That's what's going to take you to the ultimate happiness, guys. So it's knowing that you're worthy of it and you deserve it, and being willing to kind of communicate in a new way that involves being nicer to yourself, and it involves communicating and being nicer to others as well. Okay, in terms of, yeah, it looks like what's happened in the recent past for you, Aquarius, you've gone through a little bit of a spiritual awakening. You've gone through a little bit of tapping into your own intuition more. You've kind of gone, let me clarify this too. Yeah, it's kind of like you're finally tapping into the, you know what, I've worked hard enough. I've done the grunt work. It's time to enjoy. That's this combo. So you've definitely had an awakening up to Aquarius of that it's time to enjoy. In terms of what's going on right now for you guys, you're at the start of a whole brand new journey. Yeah, you're at the start of a whole new journey. It's kind of like you turned a leaf in your life, Aquarius, and it definitely had to do with enjoying life that much more. It's kind of like, I am ready just to enjoy life now. You have to be clarified by the 5 of Gabriel, though. You have to continue to cultivate that. You have to continue, hey, that felt really good. Like, oh, thank you for sharing that. That felt so good. Oh, thank you for doing that for me. Oh, you bought me a present. Thank you for thinking of me. That felt really good. You got to cultivate it. And you cultivate that new reality, that new vibration by talking about it, by journaling about it, by talking about it to other people. Like, babe, my neighbor just did the nicest thing. Guess what our neighbors did for us? That felt so good. You got to cultivate it a little bit more. So you have the new beginning. You have the new start. Keep up the work, the effort to keep it going. And this is, for those of you who are typing in the chat room, this is the December read for Aquarius. So I'm not quite doing little personal reads for people yet. This is the general for Aquarius for the month of December. So it's coming ahead for the future of you. It's okay. So it's coming ahead for this. This is making so much more sense now, Aquarius. So it's coming ahead for the future for you is you got the 10 of Michael reverse. 10 of Michael upright is the endings card. It's over. 10 of Michael reverse is saying that you're not fully ready to let go of the old you. And when that happens, it's because there's need. Every human has a need. You have the need for love. You have the need for food. You have the need for companionship. You have the need for like contribution, contributing to society, to others' lives. You have the need for feeling important, for feeling significant. You have a need for, you just have human level needs, right? Feeling adored, feeling cherished. And when it comes up reversed, especially when you have all this new beginnings, you're awakening to yourself more, you're starting a brand new journey, ultimate love and happiness is there for you. There's just a little bit different way to communicate. It's the old way of living life. It satisfied a lot of your needs. Sometimes it can feel a little bit scary of like, well, how will my new needs get met? So let's use the example of, like a healthy way and an unhealthy way to get a need met. Sometimes when people like get angry and lash out and yell, they tend to get attention for that afterwards. They tend to get a little, hey, are you okay? Like, what caused you to be so mad? That gets them attention. And the attention, what's the underlying emotion behind that? The underlying emotion behind that is kind of like feeling important, feeling like someone loves you, do you see how that can kind of be like, okay, when I get mad and yell, people will come to me to try to calm me down. I feel love. That's an unhealthy way to get like a need for love met. So though, because there's momentum built up of being that way, you have to start thinking about, well, what are new ways that need will now get met? How will I now receive love? How can that get met in a new way? Because then you have to start drawing your eyes to the new way that it's getting met. Kind of like, oh, my wife turns on the coffee pot every morning. So when I wake up, there's coffee there. That's love. Maybe the old you didn't see it that way. But now you have to start drawing your eyes to the new way that needs getting met. So whatever you're doing that isn't bringing you happiness and joy right now, maybe it's yelling, maybe it's always being late, maybe it's always undercharging. What need of yours is that met? Like undercharging, that's a big one for spiritual workers. They undercharge because there's the need for, I need people to think that I'm nice. I need people to like me. I need people to view it as I'm being kind with my gift. So they undercharge, and then they tend to have a hard time paying their rent at the end of the month. That's an unhealthy way to meet the need of people thinking you're nice. So what's a new way that you're going to satisfy that need of people thinking you're nice? You're going to now allow yourself to call in friends that are more verbally expressive of, hey, I enjoyed spending time with you. Like, how are you going to get that new need met? That's what you guys are going to have to figure out. That's what's going to help you pass this little bit of a hump. Okay, in terms of your personal power this month, your personal power, oh my goodness, let me clarify that. Your personal power this month, you got the page of Michael reversed. So your personal power this month is, your personal power this month, this is very, very interesting. This is so interesting. Page of Michael's a communication card, and it's like being particular and exact with your language and your words so that you're clear and articulate. But your personal power is to know that it's still a little bit more of an internal journey for you. So it's a little bit more of you acknowledging yourself. Oh, the guides are coming back in again. The need that you guys need to get met in a new way is a sense of acknowledgement, a sense of, hey, I'm here. It's a sense of acknowledgement that a lot of Aquariuses are looking for right now. So it's how can you acknowledge yourself? Like, I'm proud of myself for doing XYZ. I'm glad I did XYZ. I'm extremely proud of the way I'm getting things done. I like the way I'm getting things done. I like this new way I'm taking care of myself. There's a little bit more of like still switching the inner thoughts about yourself, and it's acknowledging yourself. That's what's going to cultivate that new vibration Kelly was talking about for you guys. Once you do that, you got it clarified by the 8 of Gabriel upright, which is the card of action, which is the card of communication and good stuff being ushered in. So you guys got to just kind of fine tune your thinking a little bit more. And that's what's going to help you. Know that it's the need for acknowledgement. So, you know, if you do something really nice for someone, I know that it is, you're supposed to do it, if you do it in a way where you expect nothing in return, you'll be the happiest because then you're not dependent on their reaction to feel good about what you did. But there's nothing wrong for wanting hey, that was really cool what you did for them. Hey, that was really nice, like acknowledgement. Okay, so know that it's normal to want acknowledgement. It's just how are you going to meet that in a new way? In terms of outside influences this month. Outside influences is definitely tapping you back into the love of life. Honestly, Aquarius, this whole month, this whole read for you is about helping you tap into loving life again. So outside influences are really, it's almost as if the universe is probably putting in a lot of new friends, putting in a lot of new activities in front of your life, maybe new communication with other people. Outside influences are definitely trying to show you the love of life again. So God, I'm so happy for you, Aquariuses. Love of life. In terms of your hopes or fears for this month, it looks like you got a little bit of a fear of it can't be this good. You got a little bit of a fear of because things have been going better for you, there's a little part of you it's like, well, I don't want to ask for anything new. Because if I like, can it get any better? Like, there's a little bit of a fear of asking for more, a little bit of a fear of wanting to enjoy it more, because you're like, wait, maybe I should just enjoy what I've got, because if I ask for too much more happiness, is it going to get taken away? No, your happiness will not get taken away. If you spend the time to cultivate that new vibration we talked about, it will become your dominant vibration. I now allow my life to be easier. I now allow my life to feel smoother. I now allow my life to just feel a little bit more delightful. I allow myself to grow and expand in health, wealth, love, abundance, and success every day as I inspire others to do the same. Cultivate that vibration so that this card can get upright, and and it will be a fun exploration of, I want to experience this. How will this come into my life? I want to experience that. How will that come into my life? Versus I don't know, things are going better. I'm not going to ask for anything. I'm going to stay a little hidden. I'm going to, put up a veil so the universe can't see me because I got things a little bit better. I don't want to take it away. No, I want you guys upright. Okay, in terms of the outcome of this month for you, Yeah, so it definitely looks like this whole month is about you guys and the universe tapping back into the life is meant to feel good. Life is meant to be joyous. Life is meant to feel good and a fun exploration of life. There's just a little bit of a hump that you guys are going to be, it looks like you're going to, I'm not seeing that you will cross it yet. The more of the energy work that you do, the more of, especially the other tips that they gave, the more of the energy work that you do, you'll cross it quicker. But it looks like it's just because the outcome is the Seven of Michael reversed. So there's a little bit of like just not wanting to take the action, and it is because of like fear of the good stuff being taken away. So know that it's a month of just kind of relishing and enjoying the recent good that's come in. Talk about it more, journal about it more, meditate on it more, spend time just feeling into how good that felt. That car rides seem to be going smoother. Maybe you have more time freedom now. Bask on it, enjoy it, relish it, so that your vibrations could switch and this could go upright. So Aquarius, I love you guys bunches. I'm so happy that your life has taken kind of a recent switch for you. But to kind of recap, all of this is about is that there's a little bit more to do in terms of the internal dialogue to yourself. And there's a little bit more to do in terms of new actions in your life to really cultivate and solidify the newfound happiness in your life. So keep doing a little bit more of that energy work, and don't let yourself get limited thinking, wait, I don't want to ask for any more because it might get taken away. Let yourself enjoy. This is definitely let yourself enjoy, Aquarius. All right. I love you bunches. I'm going to pop on and start the water signs next. Love you guys. Mwah.